Third, economic cause.
During the old regime, France frequently faced the problem of subsistence crisis. What is subsistence crisis? It is an extreme situation where the basic needs of the people are endangered. The basic needs of the people are food, shelter, and clothing. Now, how did France face the problem of subsistence crisis? The population of France increased from 23 million in 1715 to 28 million in 1789. This automatically increased the demand for food grains. But the food grains did not increase according to the demand. So, the price of bread rose rapidly. But the wages did not keep pace with the rise in prices. It worsened the situation. People started to starve and sufferings of people increased. This is the problem of subsistence crisis.
Fourth, intellectual cause. First, about the role of middle class people.
Who were middle class? The 18th century witnessed the emergence of a social group termed the middle class. They were the members of the third estate. They consist the rich and educated members of the third estate, including merchants, manufacturers, lawyers, or administrative officials. This class believed that no group in society should be privileged by birth. Rather, a person's social position must depend on his merit. They were inspired by the ideas put forward by the various philosophers and became a matter of talk intensively for these classes in saloons and coffee houses and spread among the common people through the books and newspapers. They organized the common people against the existing injustice system, and they empowered the common people to raise their voice against the king.
Second, about the role of philosophers.
Philosophers such as John Locke, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, and Montesquieu inspired the French people. John Locke written a book named Two Treatises of Government, in which he criticized the doctrine of the divine and absolute right of the monarch. Divine right means the monarch is not subjected to any rule on earth, and his right to rule directly comes from the God. Absolute right means the ruler has complete control over all parts of the government. Then Jean-Jacques Rousseau written a book named Social Contract, in which he proposed a form of government based on social contract between people and their representatives. Montesquieu written a book named The Spirit of Laws, in which he proposed a division of power within the government between the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. The ideologies of these philosophers were discussed each nook and corner of France, and it empowered the common people to raise their voice against the system of privileges.